Hey everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is 4 rounds for time. It is called Body Bomb. It is 10 slam balls, 20 weighted lunges, 10 burpees, 20 hollow hold presses, 10 box jump overs, and 20 sit-ups. We're going to go through all of those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started. First movement is going to be our slam balls. So for this, we're going to grab our slam ball. We're going to make sure that we're coming down into a full squat before picking up the ball. We want our chest to stay upright. We want to keep our knees coming out as we bend down. So our back is straight, our core is tight, and we're going to set the ball up right between our legs. We're going to grab it on either side. Again, keeping my chest up and my back straight. I'm going to bring it all the way overhead until my arms are straight. I'm bringing it back down and slamming it when I get about halfway down. So we don't want to slam it from the top. If we do, a lot of times, then we're bending at the hips and we're putting weight out here, causing some lower back stress and some shoulder stress. So we want to really guide the ball down, slam it when we get close to the ground. And if you want to work on quickness, you want to try to get that ball before it should have a slight bounce, and when it bounces up, that's when you want to pick it up. So fast movement, up, down, and you notice I'm coming all the way down in that squat each time I come down. Modifications, you can just pick it up to here, slam it down, pick it up, slam it down, but we still want to make sure that we're coming all the way down. If we can't get down all the way, we can always use a bench to slam it on the bench. If you don't have a slam ball, you can use any sort of med ball. You can also go ahead and take a dumbbell overhead, touch overhead. We just don't want to drop and slam weights like that onto the ground. We can also use a band, and you can do one arm at a time. Come down into that squat, press overhead, squat, press overhead, and then switch. So you can do 10 on each arm right there. The next is going to be our weighted lunge. So first modification would be just body weight lunge. So we want to step out slightly wider than a normal step, and we're going to come down. We want to make sure we have this 90-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle here. That's where you know you're stepping out far enough, and not too far, and you don't want to step out too close. So the whole time we want to keep our chest upright. So we don't want to fight the urge to lean forward. We don't want to use our leg as a crutch. So because when we do that, we're putting a lot of pressure on this hip and knee, and now you're making your back go twisted. So we want to make sure we stay upright. If you need some assistance coming down, you can always use one hand on the bench. Just try not to put both hands so that you're twisting your body. So for the weighted lunges, we can use 1 or 2 dumbbells. We can use this in a front rack position. We're stepping out, staying upright. Super important with weight to make sure you're really squeezing that core. So we can also use 2 into the suitcase carry. So we want to pull our shoulders back. Again, we don't want to let those weights pull us forward. So really squeeze those shoulder blades together and step forward, keeping that back upright the whole time and making sure those shoulders are squeezed together, so that you don't have that bad position. You can also use a band. So you can either hold it here, which will be less pressure, or overhead. You're just going to have to do 10 on each side, because obviously we can't be switching the banded side. Okay, next is going to be our burpee. So, well, I guess we can do it right here. So we want to reach down, touch the ground, kick all the way out until we're in this nice flat plank position. Come down, touch the ground, come back up, and finish with a jump at top. So again, fast movement. Now we can do modified where we're not doing the push-up. So we're just going to kick out until we're completely flat. So don't do here. We want all the way out and then all the way up. If we need, we can use a bench as well for this movement. So we can go ahead and either do a half burpee on the bench where we kick out, come back, stand up. I would like you to lift your hands up at the top so you finish with that complete straight stand up. Otherwise, people tend to stay down. We want the whole movement to be finished. Or you can do the push-up on the bench as well. Okay. The next one is our hollow hold press. So we want to be in a nice, strong hollow hold position for this movement. We want to, in order to get that movement, so right now I have this space under my back. So I want to actively press down into the ground. I'm going to have my legs up and my shoulders off the ground. This is a hollow hold. So using this movement, we're going to use some weights or a band in this hollow hold position, straight up, actively pressing those abs into the ground. You can also use one, or you can use a band by placing it behind your back. You're going to grab the band like so. Again, pressing your back actively into the ground and straight up with the band. And if you don't feel like you're ready, you can put one foot down and one foot up, making sure your shoulders are off the ground, and then switch. Okay, next one is going to be our box jump overs. So a difference with this box jump overs is that we really don't have to stand all the way up at the top. We are just going from one side to another. I like to set my box this way so that it's more narrow, because we want to try to get a nice smooth movement. So we can either do it by facing the box or going sideways on the box. This prevents a little bit dizziness, so you don't have to like flip around. So we want to make sure that we land with both feet on top of the box, so completely, not hanging off, especially if you're trying to do this kind of fast. It tends to get a little squirrely if you are missing the box. The other way we can do this is jumping like a regular box jump and jumping over and then just turn around. Did you lose your ball? Oh, okay, there you go. We can also do step overs. So we want to completely put our foot on the box. We want to stand all the way up, switch, and just make sure that you are switching feet each time you step over. You can do this with a lower box. You can put bumper plates stacked up at a height you feel comfortable with. Or you can just do jumping squats, knees out, chest up, and jumping. Okay, our last movement is going to be our sit-up. So we want to come all the way down, shoulders against the ground, come all the way up and touch those toes. Making sure that we do the movement with our abs. So we should be squeezing, using those abs to get up. If you can't get all the way up, try to get to your knees, but we really want to get our shoulders and back off the ground. And I know some of you like to do crunches. Just, again, try to touch mid shin so that you're not, what we don't want to do is put our hands behind our head, because that's going to pull your neck, which we don't want to do. Now, if you can't get on the ground, we can use a bench. And again, we can just lean back and try to bring our feet in, or so that is the workout of the day. It's going to be 4 rounds. So make sure you mark down your time, weights, and movements. Revisit, check your progress. Let me know how you've done. If you want to really enhance your fitness and reach those body goals, check our website out at www.macromachinecoaching.com. This is where you'll find programs with nutrition and healthy habits that you can build along the way to support your fitness, support your body goals, and get you where you want to be. Check us out, and I will see you next time.